Hopefully you guys can see my face. Hi, how is everyone? Happy June. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summertime, and this is holiday time, vacation time for all of us in this hemisphere, whether you're in Europe or Asia or the United States or Central America, even South America. They're vacationing this time of year as well. The kids are out of school in most school districts around the country here in the United States. And in fact, it's a summer vacation time for most people who have school-aged children. For me and my family, I can tell you that this was a packed month of events. We had graduations, we had girlfriends' graduations for our senior. We had a wedding, we had tornadoes, yes, tornadoes. We had all sorts of stuff going on, birthdays, and thanks to everyone who sent me all of those kind birthday wishes, by the way. That was so heartfelt. I really appreciated all the sweet videos and messages that you guys sent me. It was really nice. My son's birthday was this last weekend. My daughter's birthday is in 1 month. My wife's birthday is a couple of days after that. It's a season for all of these kinds of celebrations. And of course, travel, experiencing the outdoors and going to see places unseen before, maybe places you just love and
Mi sentite?
you want to revisit. If we can't get the Italian translation, I'm sorry, we're just not going to be able to serve it, but we obviously can't have both of us talking at the same time. So I'll
Ok.
give you guys a chance to do that. But in the meantime, let's keep going. All right, so much to tell as well today. Yes, we are recording this, and we will be able to broadcast this, or rather share it with you in social media channels as soon as we're done with this. I have a presentation to share with you as well. The presentation is going to give you guys some of the high-level details. Feel free to take screenshots, but we will distribute this presentation through the WhatsApp leader threads and through your team chats as well so that you guys have the information at hand. Now, note that anytime we share any of my presentations, these are meant to communicate a message from my perspective and sort of be a shorthand version of the messaging. They're not always going to be complete. And if you want the complete details, I tell you this, go to the back office and find the resources necessary within the marketing or sales tools, or we typically would have something that's important published right there in the carousel of images at the top of your back office home screen. Also, we're always distributing these to leaders, so you can usually find the information at your fingertips and all of the leader threads as well. Without further hesitation, let me start my presentation. That rhymed, didn't mean to. Okay, first off, it's been an incredible year for us. If you're new to our community, there's some important things you need to know. This is our launch year. This is where it all started. You were here at the beginning. In a way, you're pioneers. If you've been here since the beginning, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of giving birth to this beautiful company. You need to know that this was a concept that was born of our cooperation and our dreams. We wanted to create Viago based upon the aspirations, the goals, and the needs of our species. That's a big statement. What I essentially mean is you need to be aware that we think that this is something people need in the world. There's so much in the way of technology that is influencing the way that we behave and how we interact with people today. Viago is meant to be a statement of what's possible, living life to the fullest in real life, right? Going out and touching the earth, experiencing everything that you wanted to worldwide or even locally, or getting to a place you've never been before, but doing this within our community. We do things together. Now, of course, you can travel by yourself or with your family, but we host so many curated experiences as a community that are meant to bring us together. We think that that's the piece of humanity that needs to be amplified as well. We want to create a vehicle for people to go and recognize their aspirations of exploring and adventure and just finding new things in life and new people with whom to have those great, incredible, yet to come memories be created. And that's exactly what we do here better than anyone on the planet. See, in our former companies that came together to create Viago, we were experts in a number of things. One, in creating curated experiences. We were the world's largest vacation travel club, in fact, bigger than all of the rest in the world, and the fastest growing year after year after year. We were also born of a company that was the largest skincare company with origins from the Dead Sea. The largest Dead Sea skincare company meant that we had over 900 stores worldwide offering world-class formulations that were aspirational. They still have bricks and mortar shops all over the world, and we still do, of course, take pride in the fact that that is our legacy and our heritage. In addition to that, we also had world-class nutrition products, and those were formulated with vegan and organic formulations. And the point of this was to have unique formulations that help people live their best life, feeling their best, but also looking their best. When we birthed Viago in December and launched the company, we were very clear about what we intended to do. We are a membership community. We are a lifestyle company. What we bring to the world is membership. And within that comes curated vacations and experiences regionally, locally, dining, entertainment, theme parks, even attractions, movies, whatever, shopping, the kind of things that you're going to do with your spare time. This is not your 9 to 5. This is why you might be working. This is why you might be saving your money and what you want to do with your family and friends when you're able to focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. That is our mission. And in that also is this offering within our marketplace where we host incredible world-class products for skincare, nutrition, and now even new categories we're going to be excited to share with you guys over the next few months. But what it's meant is a rapid growth. See, we took all of that experience, we built it on a foundation of knowledge and that experience, but also we welcomed everyone from all of our former colleagues and companies to be a part of this family. It's part of this invitation that we extend to you. Now, we know that not all will attend, and we knew that you would want to make a home here based upon what our new promise was, and it's worked. We recognize that it's important to you that we stay in communication. This is why we host these calls, but we also host conversations with leaders on a daily basis to make sure we're getting it right. And as a 6-month-old company now, just barely older, in fact, we have so much to do. It's not perfect. We are, in fact, on that adventure together. We are pioneering together. But I want to paint a picture of how far we've come. When we launched in December, we launched everything from scratch. It was brand new. Every website, every offering, every page, every single letter of text that you saw online, from your back office to your front Club Viago website, was done just for this club. This was not a part of any old company. This was an entirely new organization given birth to by you and us in cooperation. And in January, we started out of the gate strong with massive growth after our launch month during the holidays in December. And in February, we closed even stronger with a 12% increase in growth from January. Now, that is not a typo. We've gotten in the habit of calling February here because we don't want it to be dull and gray and cold. We want it to be fun and fantastic and fabulous. Got it? February. That's why we say February. March closed even stronger with, again, about a 12% increase in growth over February. So now we've grown 3 months in a row. But not to be outdone, April wanted to put its mark on the sand as well, and we grew again in April with double-digit growth. And in May, another month of massive growth, another 12%. So I want you to think about that. Think about the power of that kind of growth, remembering that double-digit growth like this is considered rapid. Now, is this vertical? No, it's not. But I will say this, if you look at the numbers month over month, they're quite impressive. We're adding thousands of new members and new ambassadors every single month. We have more active right now than we did, of course, at the beginning, but we continue to add thousands every single month. And as our momentum increases in growth and expansion, we're going to be expanding our capability to serve you parallel. We're expanding capabilities in the back office. We're expanding our product offering. We're expanding our services and the quality of the offering even through our Club Viago website. So double-digit growth is the rule, right? We've done it now for 6 months in a row. So what will it be like in June? We expect the same. And I can tell you, even though typically May and June are dips in seasonality because you've got graduation, you've got the kickoff of the summertime, you've got kids getting out of school, you typically see less engagement, but I just showed you we had big growth, right? We expect the same thing this month. And out of the gate, I can tell you, in the first 10 days, we're already up significantly over last month. We expect this to continue. And that growth is on top of last month's growth, right? This is not a measurement relative to our launch. It's a measurement relative to last month. That is super impressive. We're so excited about what this implies for the future. I will tell you this, if we continued at this pace for the next year and a half, we would be one of the top 100 companies in the world within the space of direct sales globally. That's how rapid our growth rate is right now. So double-digit membership growth, double-digit revenue growth as well. And now we're seeing good growth through our Latin American markets as well. This includes Colombia, Mexico, and in South America, we've got Brazil as well that's going to be served in a way they haven't been served yet since launch. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But before I get into the details, they had a massive event just this last week in Colombia. And Matt Morris and Muzaffar Najfi were there to serve the community there. And I wanted to let's stop sharing for a moment, and I want to welcome my co-host. I'm going to turn my camera back on. And welcome my co-host, Yvonne. I know you're there, buddy. I appreciate you helping me today. And I wanted to turn it to you for a moment just to recap what you saw this last weekend with two of our most powerful speakers and frankly respected leaders in our industry, but also in our company. Both of them are such stewards to the rest of the community. What I'll tell you about both Matt and Muzaffar is that they are servant leaders through and through. I have never come across an opportunity to help that Muzaffar wasn't one of the first people to step up and lend a hand. Matt's wisdom and experience in our industry is really kind of legendary as well. And he too stepped in, stepped up, and is there to help us. And even teams that aren't even associated with him, both of these gentlemen give and give and give. And I understood that this was an incredible event. Can you maybe walk us through what you experienced this weekend and what you expect to come out of it?
Yes, of course. And thank you so much, Eddie, for your introduction. I am so happy, so glad to have these two gentlemen in our country because they are amazing. Like you said, they did everything to give energy and excitement to all our Latinos ambassadors, and we have really great event here because now people is really full of gas, full of energy, full of fire. That's the name of our event, Fuego 2025. So we have a lot of things here, and we want to say to you that you are more than welcome to come here to our Latino markets because we are ready to grow. We are ready to keep giving and pushing the gas into the business because all the tools that Eddie is mentioning right now, it's right on the pace, and we are also having advantages for all the situation that is happening into the market. So yeah, please text me, please come to me. If you need anything in Spanish, of course, I'm going to be open to help grow your organization here in Colombia, Mexico, and Brazil, in all the Latino markets, because that's the way that we are doing. And we are looking forward to see you in our next event that is going to be in September, also in Colombia. So thank you, Eddie, for letting me share this information to you. I have my recap. If you want, I can share my screen right now so everybody can see and have this energy contagious.
Yeah, go ahead. Please share is it a video? A quick video?
Yeah, it's a video. Yeah, let me share.
Show it.
Yeah, let me share right now.
We get to dance.
Yeah, of course. Let me share the sound. More share sound. Let me see if it's, let me know if it's sounding.
I can't hear it, but I can see it. Yvonne, you might want to give us a something like that.
I think when he shares his screen, if he can optimize audio, it will help.
It's still amazing to see all of this energy, though, even without the music in the background. I know I threw a curveball at you at the last minute here asking you to play the video, Yvonne, but this looks incredible. Here's what you all need to know too. What's going on right now in Latin America is they're running their own special promotion. This promotion we ran in North America last month and the rest of the world, where we were giving away a voucher for a vacation, is still going on in Colombia exclusively. I should say in Latin America exclusively. So if they're part of that market, that includes Colombia, Mexico, Brazil, Panama. You're subject to the same sort of promotion opportunity as we had in North America, where you could actually earn a voucher for a vacation. So just know that that's what's going on right now, and that's one of the reasons they're so excited. Muzaffar, when we get to the end of the call, I'd love you to maybe recap your experience too when we talk about the RTE this weekend. But right now, why don't you hand the screen back to me, Yvonne, and I'm going to continue my presentation. Cool?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Eddie, for letting me share. And yes, we are doing really so much great things. And thank you for all the executives, because you are doing this possible. God bless you. And yes, please go ahead with your call.
Thank you so much, brother. And I want to thank you too for all of your service to the market. You're always so helpful in making sure that the local teams have support. But what you guys may not know is how much Yvonne does to help us here in North America and throughout the world as well. He helps to manage some of our creative resources, usher that relationship into us to help us with some of the branding you see that's so beautiful on our websites. And he's always there to help us with any of the presentations we have in Spanish language around the world. And I appreciate your leadership of the region as well. Thank you, Yvonne. So let's talk a little bit more about what's going on too. Triple Play was in full swing last month, of course. Yes. And
Eric,
I wanted to,
can you please,
yes,
sorry, can you present the presentation, the slides?
I
Because
can.
we are
Here.
seeing.
Can you guys, 1 second. I don't know why this was not going full screen. Let's try this again. And here we go.
Yeah,
Yes?
that's it.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
thank you.
So Triple Play was in full swing last month. I want to share with you guys the top 10. We've already audited the numbers, and it is an impressive lineup. And you're going to have to forgive me right now before I go into this top 10, because there is no way I'm going to be able to pronounce all of these names. Do not hate. Cheryl Maupin, you were number one with 21 points, and it was neck and neck around the planet. There are so many top contenders here. You won $6,000 in prizes above and beyond the commissions you earned during the month. This second name, are you kidding me? Let's see. I'm going to try it though. Hold on. Mumpumalalo, Notando, Joao. I don't know how close that was. Please don't murder me. I did my best. Love you. Number 2, incredible. Francine, number 3. Nathan, number 4. Shepard, you were number 5, topping out the cash winnings. The top 10, though, include Deborah, Joan, Lillian, Marvelous Ford, Ali, Tonerai, is it Tonderai? Tonderai? And Betsare. Good Lord, I am butchering these names. Please forgive me. The point is, we have names and faces from all over the world. Look at the country makeup. You've got everything from the United States to Africa, all over Singapore. Lillian coming into the top 10 strong at number 8. Where's she going to end up in June? My understanding from her upline is that she is killing it right now over there. There are going to be so many names here you haven't seen before. And what it tells me is anybody from no matter where they came from, anywhere in the world can appear on this top 10 and earn thousands additional, but it also proves just how incredibly enticing what we do is for people. They need Viago. They want to have their life amplified in the ways that we do, and it is resonating with people around the world. We did ask Cheryl to be on, and I think I saw that she made it, so I'm going to stop sharing and see if I can talk with you for just a moment, Cheryl. Are you with us? Hey.
Hey, I'm with you.
Hi there. So I've had a chance to meet you a couple of times at the last couple of events, and you have such contagious energy. And we're so grateful for the example you're setting right now from a leadership perspective. You're ushering them in the front door as fast as you can. I mean, tell us a little bit about what your experience has been like over the first couple of months since launch.
Well, I made a decision to do a 90-day run, a simple decision. And once I made that decision, I wrote my goals down on paper. I put them in my work cabinet. I put them on my kitchen cabinet. I put them on my bedroom wall, and in my car. I posted them so I knew what I needed to do and the goals. And seriously, that's kind of what kept me going. And I made visionary boards. I even put them up at work. And I just simply made a decision. I stopped hiding behind the phone, and I started going out to things such as like where I buy my shoes, where things like that. And just started just meeting people, listening to their needs and listening to their wants, and just giving them hope and letting them know that they didn't just have to settle for their life that they're in, because today's society teaches us to just settle and work until you die. And I just turned the vision around and gave them hope, so they had hope and they had a vision.
I love that. I have to ask a question. You're an excellent communicator. I'm curious if you believe that you have to be an experienced marketer or an experienced salesperson or an expert public speaker to have success doing this.
And I'm neither. And somebody just asked, I'm from Rice, Minnesota. It's a very small town. However, my father was a speaker. He was a speaker. He was in all kinds of organizations, and I learned that from him. And I just had to build my confidence and know that what this business is and what it can do. And again, just made a decision and went out and did it. And I didn't hide behind the phone or the text because I had been doing that since I started. And Jen Obert, it helped give me that confidence. And because if you know Jen Obert, you know that she has all the confidence in the world. And I learned that from her and some of these leaders, Jeff Wolf, even. I learned, and Eric, just talking with them. They give you hope, they lead you, and they've led me to where I'm at today. All of them. I can't do this alone. I couldn't do it without my amazing team. And I have some amazing team, just like everybody else does. And I have an amazing leader, just like everybody else does.
That's cool. I will say this. Go ahead.
And I use the system, and I lock arms and just went for it. And since I did that and just locked arms and reached out for help when I needed help, hey, I'm drowning, because I literally was drowning. Hey, you got to take control of this so I can take control of that. And asked for help, and they reached down and helped me. And that's why I am where I am today.
Cheryl, I really appreciate that. It's a very honest and transparent answer too. And congratulations to you for hitting the top of our top 10 and the extra earnings. Of course, I think you'll probably be in the list again this month. Congratulations on your success. We'll no doubt see you on stage as well. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, so much. Guys, let's give it up for her. I will say this in recap of something she said I thought that was poignant. Not only did she say what she did and that she made a decision, you may have heard that plans change, decisions don't. She decided, and then she created a system of accountability for herself. But the other thing I thought that was really compelling about what she said was what's so beautiful about our industry, and especially about our company. Our company is a community. We are not just a business. We're not a bunch of automatons or robots following a mathematical formula so much as we are a community of people helping people succeed. And she talked about how she herself had times where she struggled and needed help and her upline was there. Well, our company is like that. We are a company that is a community that pulls together to help each other. It's very unique and beautiful. There are no other opportunities in the world that I know of like this in our industry, where the community pulls together to train, empower, support, pick up, and celebrate you and your success, help you achieve those goals. Just think about that idea. Can you go and get an education or a degree in any field and have this kind of community support to help you find success? The amount of resources that are available from a personal perspective with your upline, your team members here on these events, everything we do on these calls, everything that is done as a community to pull together, it's so beautiful and unique. And it's one of the reasons I love our industry and why we're so committed to helping each other as a part of our secret formula for success. So one more few slides I wanted to share. Again, we are doing the top 10 all over again this month. So yes, it's going on in June. I know that's the next question you guys have. Yes, we're doing it. And we have some promotions that have been continued in this month as well. We told you we're continuing. These are continuing not just now, but through July as well. Double cycles for all cycles are paying 100. 4 and 4, 4 left, 4 right equals a cycle. Instead of 5 points left, 5 points right equaling a cycle. That's a 20% increase in the ease with which you earn a cycle and double the amount of pay for every cycle. And the launch pack is still awarding you 2 points as well. This is being continued all month long and into July as well. There is much more to tell though. Products, yes. In fact, we packed dozens of products on the website this last month, and you guys spoke about what you were wanting to buy, and you bought up a lot of them. And we've run out of a few, but we still have a lot left, and we're still selling every single day. We've got more on the way. Let me show you a few. Recovery is on the way this month. We should have it before the end of June. Should be available for you guys here and in all of the Americas. We hopefully will have enough that we can actually share with some other markets, but it's a smaller quantity before we get the larger raw materials delivered to us. That will take a little bit longer, but we will have recovery. And HydroFX is literally on the water as we speak, or I think it's actually in the air. I don't think it's on a boat. I believe it's being shipped via air. It's on the way as well. We should have this in inventory next week. Stay tuned. I don't know the exact date yet. We don't know because it has to go through customs, but as soon as it lands, we'll be issuing the big alert that you can get it, and there's going to be plenty to serve all needs globally. Booster is on the way in July. We are manufacturing this as we speak. The PO is already in place, and you should expect to see that along with some other surprises I'm not going to share with you right now, but stay tuned. At RTE, you will hear more details this weekend, Saturday. I will be sharing with you guys more details on products, along with a massive product announcement at Elevate. So, lots of focus on products, lots of focus on membership as well. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on at Club Viago. This week, we made a special announcement about a new getaway that is part of a new approach to getaways that is called Platinum Getaways. These are premium experiences. They are 4- and 5-star experiences, all inclusive. They're even looking for 5 diamond experiences as well. These premium experiences are, though, for single families and not for groups. This is not an escape. This is a getaway. It is a benefit of membership because the pricing is between 50 and 80% off the best online price. And we have some examples to show you, and I'm going to show you how you can actually get these right now. You will see an update to the branding because as we add more of these Platinum Getaways, you will see them under their own section. Why would we do this? Of course, we want you to have access to the 7 days and be able to go someplace and just pay the activation fee, and in many cases, not pay anything additionally. Some of those, though, do have upgrade fees. Some of those do have options for you to extend your stay or even expand the rooming if you'd like to include more people. Those getaways are flexible, and some of those cost $0 more than just your activation fee. Still others, though, have a premium option. We have a limited number of cruise options for you right now. This new category under resorts and hotels is actually going to give you a new category that is a platinum experience. The Palmar Beach is the first one. Now, we already have an escape there, and it is a hugely successful category for us, we think, of the future. We want to make sure that in the getaway category, aside from just the 7-night stays or these that are not all-inclusive, you have all-inclusive options. Yes, they do cost a little more, but they're deeply, deeply discounted. You're going to save thousands of dollars in most cases on these. For instance, this one is $900, and that includes your activation fee. So really, it's $800. Guess what? We did this at the 5s, and we sold more than we could actually fulfill. We ended up having to ask for favors to get all of these fed. We will be, I guarantee you, we're going to be rocking their world with the popularity of this. At $900, it is an all-inclusive, and it is a premium level all-inclusive. 4-night, 5-day all-inclusive stay at the Palmar Beach Riviera Maya. You will be getting a studio or a deluxe room. It is a double occupancy reservation. It's 2 adults or 2 adults plus 2 children. The single occupancy rate is $900, right? So it's the same price, even if you're just alone. So you probably want to see if you can take your family and friends with you. Now, this is the breakdown of the per price. This is all in a flyer as well, so you guys can see it. And it does include the $99 getaway activation fee. So essentially, it's $800 because every other getaway activation is $99. Got it? All right. If you want more flexibility, you can add extra nights or even upgrade some of the experiences if you'd like to add resort credit or other things you can. You're talking about a regular price that at a minimum, in the lowest season is $1,600, right? I just told you it's $800. The $900 includes the $99 activation. That's half price. But some of the higher season prices are over $2,500 for this same stay, guys. It's an incredible deal, and it's exclusive for the getaway category, meaning you can only earn it through your loyalty. You want to know more? Go to the Club Viago website. All the details are there. They are live right now. This will be expanded. Now, there are a few reward escapes that are still in play right now that you need to know about. This will close soon, July 16th through 20th. We've got Vietnam. Take a screenshot. Here are the details. After points, it's $475. This is 45% off the best online rate. Vietnam, the 16th through the 23rd. This is also a reward escape. You can apply up to 200 Viago points to this one. Again, it is an all-inclusive. It does include transportation to and from the airport like all of these do. You have a lot of the additional bells and whistles included, including breakfasts and dinners and special tours. And then we have a China November trip as well. Again, deeply, deeply discounted, over 40% discount on the best online rate. This you can also apply 200 points on, but even without the points, it's still deeply discounted relative to the best online price as a benefit of membership. So the other thing I wanted to share with you that has nothing to do with travel, has nothing to do with the promotions, is just about the stuff that maybe isn't so sexy. This last month, we've been working very hard to bring a new advancement to your Viago Pay capability. Now, why would I talk about this as something that's a big benefit? Well, because it's about convenience. It's about access to new customers around the world paying the way that they want to pay. It's about you being able to pay with crypto. It's about you being able to use your Viago Pay with safety, security, and convenience wherever you are in the world. Let's say that you're traveling to China. Let's say you're traveling to Vietnam. Would you want to carry a lot of cash with you, or maybe just a little cash, but have something that allows you to charge on something like a debit card for Visa or MasterCard safely, and know that your entire wallet and access to all of your pay types is right there in your hands? That's what this new advancement is going to help you achieve. And we're very close to launch. We had hoped to get it live today. That's how close we are. And over the next 24 to 48 hours, we'll be making sure that we've dusted off every last piece that we need to before we give it to you. It's that close. So in the next few days, this goes live for you. You will be able to sign up new members with crypto. You will be able to sign up new members with a debit card from anywhere in the world where Visa or MasterCard is accepted. And we're going to be adding alternative payments to this lineup as well. And any of these can be used for your recurring payment as well for your customers. Why is this important to you today? Well, I can tell you, if you're in Northern Europe, it's very hard to pay with a Visa or MasterCard debit today in our current charge system. But by clicking the button that says Pay with Viago Pay, they'll have crypto, Visa, MasterCard issued in Norway, issued in Sweden, issued in the Netherlands, issued in Finland, issued anywhere in Europe, and it will work. That's fantastic. It means we can take more customers into the family faster and easier than ever before, and they can use it for their recurring orders as well. They can do the same thing with crypto. You want to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. 10 different most popular cryptos can be used to pay and maintain your membership every single month. But there's one last piece to the puzzle. In addition to that, you'll be able to use your Viago Pay wallet, which is automatically set up for your customers when they sign up this way in the background. And they can use that to pay every single month. And when they do, they're going to earn points that help them to get on their next escape faster and cheaper than ever. So the wallet will be able to be used from their wallet into the order system, or they can use crypto or any of these other debit-like payments. Additionally, we're going to be adding Swish, which is a Swedish type of debit system. We're going to be adding VIPS, VIPPS, which is a Norwegian type of payment system. We're going to be adding Alipay, WeChat Pay, Gcash, and all of the most popular pay types. One by one, over the course of the next few months, we'll be adding those. Once this is done, we will have the most powerful payments gateway on the planet. No one in our industry and almost no one in any e-commerce environment will have this breadth of payments available. It has been a massive undertaking that took 4 companies working together to create it. It literally does not exist anywhere else. This is not PayPal. This is not the Cash App. This is everything that all of them offer essentially in a single bundled platform that also allows you to receive your commissions and send money to and from each other instantly and free. No other app allows you to do that. This will be a product that in and of itself is going to add value to membership because it's only available to members and to ambassadors. That's going live in the next few days. We will be sharing with you guys the big news as soon as it does. Okay. Next, I want to talk a little bit about Viago Health. You know, a couple of months ago, we did a webinar with our team of partners at Viago Health, and it was hugely successful. And we had a lot of requests to do this again. And I thought that we'd maybe ask Kristen to come back on and share a few words about what Viago Health is. This is a benefit of membership, to be clear. This is something that is provided just for our members and our ambassadors exclusively. As a member of our community, you have access, if you are in North America primarily, to major medical, health share plans, and supplementary plans that actually are holistic plans that cover a lot of alternative medicine services like chiropractic care or holistic practitioners or even acupuncture. And I asked Kristen to come on to talk a little bit about what's available and why you might choose this over a major medical plan or a search or even over the marketplace sort of plans that are available today through Obamacare. Let me exit here and welcome Christian. One second, Kristen, excuse me. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad that you made it today. So
Of
we're going to be
course.
doing a webinar in July, right?
Yes, so we have a webinar on July 3rd at 1 p.m. Central.
Right.
We will do on that webinar, we'll go through a high-level overview of all the different plans that we do offer. We have many different options. That's kind of, what we are trying to create. We're trying to find the best plan for you guys and for business owners, ambassadors. So again, that is what we'll go over. I can answer any questions. We'll do a live Q&A.
Great.
But again, it will give you all the information that you are looking for.
So I have a couple of questions for you then.
Yeah.
And if these feel like softball questions, it wasn't because I didn't want to provide value. I want to make sure that people are getting the information that's asked of us most commonly. And these are the questions that came to us most commonly. First off, I understand that you guys offer essentially 3 categories of plans. One of them is major medical. The second category of plans is health share plans. And then you have a third, which is sort of a supplement sort of plan that covers the other kinds of coverage I talked about, like chiropractic care, acupuncture care, holistic practitioners. That's called the holistic plans as well. So that seems self-explanatory, but I need to help people understand the difference between major medical and a health share plan. Can you maybe briefly describe the two?
Yeah. A lot of times that is what people are confused over. So, major medical plan is going to be your comprehensive coverage, your Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna with your deductible, and your copay. So, most of the time we're all familiar with those. So we do have those. Available that we built and administered all of our major medical plans. And then we also, like you said, we have our health share. So unlike the traditional insurance, this is going to be a membership-based model. So it is more community-based. And then you're going to be sharing your medical expenses from, your membership pool, if you will.
Got it.
It does function very similarly to a major medical. It's just going to have a little bit of different terminology. So, you will have an annual max, which will be like a deductible. But again, these health share plans, like you said, Eddie, they're very flexible. They have great monthly premiums. They're going to be a lot more reasonable than your marketplace major medical plans. And again, we are able to offer holistic forward plans with our health share. So, like you said, acupuncture, chiropractic, massages. And then if you do enroll in the holistic plan, you can get your Viago membership reimbursed, which is
Hold on. Let's just emphasize that. If you're a holistic plan subscriber through Viago Health, we will reimburse their membership monthly. Is that what I heard?
Yep, absolutely.
Up to $75 per household is my understanding, correct?
Yes, it is up to $75 per family household, and then $50 if you're individual.
Got it. Okay, that's really important. Wow, that's a huge benefit. And I knew that this was coming. And I'm not going to ask you how they do that. I presume that on the webinar you covered that part of it, but that's huge news, guys. We have talked about it before, but it's exciting to know that it's live right now. I am a Viago Health Share subscriber. My family is. And here's what I'll tell you about my own personal experience. I was able to save about $200+ per month on my cost of the policy. So I was on a major medical policy before, United Healthcare, in fact. This saved me over $200 per month on that. But the more important thing is that I've saved money on the healthcare cost along the way. Now, I understood that there are some stipulations with respect to some pre-existing conditions, and you walk everybody through that at the viagohealth.com website, I understand. So if you want to know how to do this, guys, just go to viagohealth.com and follow the instructions. You can actually click on a single button, and in 5 minutes, you can either get a quote or you can set up a webinar yourself to privately talk to somebody just like Kristen to help you guys make the best decision. I did that, me. And I'll tell you that I've saved thousands of dollars this year. I've not paid for one prescription, Kristen, not one. All year long, my prescriptions have been covered under HealthShare. I save a couple of $100 a month. And if I work with Care Coordination, which is a service that you provide, we're actually able to get most of our cost covered without even a need for deductible. We've got a surgical need in my family right now, for instance, and because we're working with care coordination, what would have been something that would potentially have cost us tens of thousands of dollars under a major medical plan doesn't look like it's going to have any cost at all to our family because I work directly with the company. And that was super impressive. You guys take a very personal approach to
Yeah.
helping.
I was gonna say our care coordination service is, like you said, it is amazing. If you have a, a medical need that you need a surgery, you need a lab, you can reach out like you did to our care coordination team. And what we're able to do is on the back end, we're able to find providers that are going to be the best fit for you, but are also a better price. A lot of the times the providers will be through hospitals, but we'll find someone that's specialized. And because we are saving costs, we're able to, waive your out of pocket, which
Amazing.
is amazing.
So, Kristen, lastly, thank you for being here on such short notice today. Guys, I'm going to show you in a moment as I go full screen again, the link so that you can actually save this and share it with your team. Kristen, is it okay for us to have people maybe who are not members join us on the webinar? It's exclusively available to members and ambassadors right now, but it might be the kind of thing that actually makes a difference in somebody making a decision to be with us. So I'd like to be able to invite them. Is that okay?
Yep, absolutely. Our team will absolutely still talk with anyone that's if they're looking to join Viago, if that's something that will help them push forward. So yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Kristen, for being here with us. Okay, guys, say bye to Kristen. We'll see you on July 3rd.
Looking forward to it. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, now let me share screen again, guys. Go back to my presentation. Just a few more slides here to share with you. Hit full screen again because I'm now a keynote expert. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, take a screenshot of this, everyone. This is the link you need to register for this Zoom on July 3rd at 1 p.m. Central Time. Got it? 1 p.m. Central Time, July 3rd. Screenshot this link and share it with anyone you want to attend this. You must register to participate in this Zoom. It's free. You're not going to get blown up in email or phone calls just because you registered. They just want to make sure that they actually are accommodating the size of the audience necessary for the webinar. Got it? All right. Again, thank you, Kristen. RTEs are up next, guys. I'm just going to exit because this is not something I need to share with you guys full screen. In fact, I can just go back to addressing you directly. It's a huge event weekend for us. RTE is not the event that we have where we've got thousands of people in a single room. In fact, we've got tens of thousands of people around the world that may want to watch this, and that's why we do this virtually. We can address every audience in the world from Central, South America, Asia, Europe, wherever, here in the United States, Canada, all over the world. We're going to do it this weekend from San Antonio. I'm sorry, translators. I know that was really fast, but hopefully you got the gist of it. You're going to have a host of trainers and some big announcements as well. I mean, big. When I tell you that we've got a special promotion that's coming this weekend, you have no idea the magnitude of what we're going to be sharing with you this weekend. We have a promotion that's going to make your head explode. You're going to be I cannot wait. I want to share with you guys right now, but I'm not. I can't. Tune in Saturday, a special, unprecedented promotion that we're going to be sharing with you guys. I promise you, everyone's going to be talking about this, so make sure you're at the RTE. It's not just about the promotion, though. It's about the quality of the training. You know, we use the RTE platform to help people get the nuts and bolts to get their business started the right way. And what's important that people understand if they're here for the first time is we don't use these events as a revenue stream for us. We don't make a penny on the events. In fact, it's owned by you. It is a community-owned events platform. Every single cent goes back into the platform. It either goes into your pocket as part of the compensation structure for you as ambassadors, but not any of it comes to us. 100% of this is about giving and pouring into you and helping you succeed. Again, we're a community that pulls together to help everyone find that sweet spot to success for themselves. And as a part of that notion, one of the founders of this platform and someone who has become a very close friend of mine, and I talked about a few minutes ago on the call, is Muzaffar Najfi. Now, Muzaffar, as one of those who was here at the very beginning and helped us to give birth to this company, has also become one of my best friends. I have never met a man so selfless, so dedicated to serving the community, and so potent as a speaker, as a trainer, as a leader. He knows so much about this industry and has so much knowledge to share with you. You definitely don't want to miss him on stage or on camera this weekend. And he and I have been collaborating on some of what we're going to be shared that's a surprise. And I asked him if he would be on for a few minutes to help us close out this call today to talk a little bit about the weekend and the importance of RTEs and just training in general, and maybe give us a sneak peek as well. Muzaffar, I know you were headed back from the doctor's office when I spoke to you earlier. Please tell me you were able to make it, brother.
I'm here, brother. Can you see me, hear me?
Yeah, I can see you. You've got that handsome shirt on. I like yours better. I got to get a polo like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got to get muscles like yours to fill it out. So
Oh, come on, man.
it's we're
Look at
we're
that.
good to go.
Look at our Viago swag. You know, we're definitely gonna have some new swag at the next event too, but that's not the subject today. Muzaffar, tell us a little bit about this weekend, and if you want to share anything about what happened in Colombia, I'd love to hear that too.
Sure. First of all, hello everyone. Welcome, and Eddie, I love these calls, and I love how you facilitate it. I love the information that you always give. It's incredible. And for those of y'all that are here, if you're brand new to our community, welcome. For those of us that haven't met, I'm honored and privileged to be here with you. There's so many great leaders that helped found this company and help put this together. It was a collaboration between someone just like you that's been around a lot longer and our corporate team that put this together, and it's growing. And I loved everything that Eddie said from the beginning all the way up. I want to congratulate all of the winners for May. And what I loved is that it was all around the world. And when you saw a tie for 6th place, a 3-way tie, like I saw a wonderful lady that's new in Singapore named Lillian Ong that tied with some of the others from Africa. And I'm going, oh my goodness, like this is so incredible what's happening all around the world. I want to say this. And Cheryl, congratulations on hitting #1 again. Absolutely fantastic. But this weekend, before I get into it, I loved the health share and the health insurance. For those of y'all that are international right now, and what tends to happen is people go, there's so many things for the United States in our membership. When is it going to come to our country? Please, we're in phase 1 right now. When WhatsApp was in phase 1, they only had texting. Then they went to phase 2 where they added phone calls. Then they went to phase 3 where they added video. Viago is in phase 1 right now. And for some of you that are going, wait, how come, there's so much happening in the United States? Okay, please don't look at it that way. Look at it as, how do I recruit someone in the United States? If you're in Africa, we need you to have a team in the US. If you're in Colombia, if you're in Singapore, if you're in Japan, if you're in Europe, we want you to have a US team. Number 2, if you're in the US, we want you to have an international team. And we're going to grow the membership in all areas of the world. So I want to say that. So I hope everyone learned the information, because you want to know it as you build a US-based team. Just so you know, I would hope that all of you, regardless if you don't have a team yet in the United States, I hope all of you join on July 3rd to learn the information, but we're coming worldwide. I'm going to give one story, Eddie, before I head into the RTE on our member deals. My mom and dad, Eddie, I haven't even told you this. My mom and dad, my dad's 80, my mom's 76. They've been with State Farm, car insurance, for 40 years. They've paid on time. Unfortunately, last year, my dad got into an accident because there was a major piece from a fire truck on the road, and he went to avoid it, and his car slipped off the ramp and went into a ditch. God bless, my parents are okay, but the car was totaled. And because of that accident, State Farm has made a decision to raise my parents' car insurance to over $1,100 starting July, or cancel them. And they're leaning towards canceling my parents after 40 years of paying car insurance on time every month. 40 years. And they were emotional. They were worried. I said, listen, we have member deals. We went into member deals. We called the phone number. We used the discount code. And my parents got approved for car insurance. We just signed the paperwork, Eddie. and their car insurance is $360 a month, which is so much better than $1,100 a month. They're saving over $700 a month because of Club Viago, because of our member deals. I just want you to know that when it happens so close to home and it's your parents and you see them being taken advantage of and they don't know where to go, and this membership can help. So do you know how many people are being canceled by State Farm and other insurance companies? We have a solution to help a lot of people. Again, if you're outside the United States, let's start building a team inside the US. If you're inside the US, let's build a team outside. Let's go to this weekend. This weekend, I'm not training alone. I have phenomenal people that are going to be helping from local leaders that are in San Antonio. Like, I love all of the San Antonio leaders and Texas leaders and the ones leading the charge in San Antonio with Janie and Raymond. If you don't know who they are, they're two of the best humans on the planet. But a lady that I'm going to be sharing the weekend with, Angie Cuff, I want you to know something. Like, what she's doing, the way she's working and duplicating and leading by example, she's going to bring so much to this training. Like, I'm so excited to be side by side with her. And that's what's happening. We have a community of leaders that are growing, developing different personalities. There'll be different training styles. I believe that it's going to be such a strong event on Saturday. But before Saturday, Friday night, tomorrow night, we're doing a live presentation, Angie and I. So Angie will do the first half, I'll do the second half, and we're going to stream it on goodlifezoom.com, on goodlifezoom.com. There's a flyer that's circulating. It will be in all the threads, all the social media. You want to get your people on tomorrow night. It's Angie and my job. That's kind of weird English, but it's our job between Angie and I to get your people to see the value of Saturday. Just get them there on Friday night through the live stream. Now, if you can get people there in person, if anybody is within driving distance of San Antonio, anywhere in Texas, I'd get them there live, because I'm going to tell you right now, this event will carry us all the way to Columbus, Ohio. So you want to get everyone there live as much as possible. Get them to drive there, walk there, bus there, fly there, moped there. I don't know. Get them there. Just don't hitchhike, because I don't think that's safe. But get them there, because it's going to be a different situation. As you all know, live is phenomenal. And if you are contemplating on making it there live, get there. Get there. Worst case scenario, be on Saturday uninterrupted. Like, if you're going to have people watch it with you, be in an uninterrupted situation. Please make sure that normally if you're a parent, I know what happens. Mama, dad. The dog's like, roof, roof, roof. That's my impersonation of a dog. The point is find a way to act as if you were there live on Saturday from home, right? We're doing this for convenience for the world. Now, Eddie gave a hint, and I don't know if some of you caught it. There's a major announcement happening on Saturday. Major. Did I say major? I'm telling you, it's not a joke. It's not a hoax. It's not a hype. It's not a, hey, we're trying to sell. There's nothing other than I want every country to translate. To all my translators that are here, please be on with us on Saturday, because what Eddie will announce on Saturday will shake this company in a way that people are going to go, oh my gosh. They're going to scream from the rooftop. This promotion, what's being offered is incredible. I couldn't sleep last night as I was sitting there going, oh my gosh, like I was waiting for today to talk to Eddie more. And I'm like, I need to know more. And I'm telling you right now, this is why you might be, and I'm telling you, anyone that has ever, and I mean ever, signed up with you needs to be there Saturday. And if they haven't participated or haven't done anything, but you personally enrolled them, I'm telling you to be responsible for all of your personally enrolled people and ask them to be responsible for their personally enrolled people. But do this, get them to refresh themselves by being on Friday night. Friday night, just join us. Feel the energy from San Antonio. I know it's going to be virtual. I know you'll be looking at a screen. We'll do our best to make it so energetic and fun. But I'll tell you, before the Atlanta event, I was thinking of Ben Bradshaw. Ben introduced a guy named Brandon and Michelle, a couple in Mexico. This couple introduced a friend of theirs that was in the Philippines, that introduced a friend of theirs, that introduced somebody in Atlanta, that brought 6 of his friends to the presentation Thursday night, the opportunity presentation Thursday night in Atlanta. Not only did they all sign up, but they ended up coming for the event over the weekend. And now they're building a business. And one of them is bringing on a company that has or wants this for employee benefits. Listen to me, please, please, please. You don't know who you know knows. Do your best to get everyone there tomorrow night on goodlifezoom.com. 6:30 Central Time will be the meet and greet. 7 p.m. is when the presentation will start. 7 p.m. Central Time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, the training will be magical. And I'm going to tell you, Eddie's announcement is going to happen in the morning. I'm giving you the heads up. It will be in the morning. And then Angie and I will teach on what Eddie launches. I'm telling you, it's going to be game changing. It's going to be business changing. It's going to not only grow your business, stabilize your business, develop your business, bring new recruits, create an excitement that's going to go all summer long, where people are going to be talking about it every day, every hour, every minute, because it's going to be that exciting. So Eddie, I'm so excited about everything that's happening right now. And I just want you to know that I'm so grateful and appreciative of everything that you do on a daily basis, between you, Isaac, the home office team. I mean, you guys work as if you're us. Like, you work hours that are not regular corporate hours. It's amazing what you do. And I'll say one last thing. For all my European and Africa friends, we're coming to Greece. I know so many of you are still thinking or contemplating or considering whether you should be there. Matt and I were in Colombia together. Eddie, he was on fire. Matt did such an amazing training. Like, I looked at him, I'm going, why haven't we done this sooner? Like, it was a synergy that was just amazing. I was honored to be there. I learned a lot from him and did the best that I could. And we had such a phenomenal event. And we're going to be doing it in Greece together, in Thessaloniki. That's where we're going, everyone. Thessaloniki, Greece. And if you don't have someone, there's still time for you to recruit someone to get them there, so you're represented at that training. Eddie, there's so much happening, but can I just say this? Thank you for what you're going to do on Saturday. Like, I'm like a little kid. I just want to say thank you right now.
Oh, thank you. This is a collaborative effort, no doubt about it. This is going to be something that's a product of us working together and taking the input from everyone in the field that knows that there's another level that we can raise this to. And I believe we do that this weekend. And, it's a beginning, it's a promotion, but it is a hint of what's to come. That's all I would say. I'm excited. Thank you for everything you do too, brother. I appreciate that. And thanks for the kind words about the staff. We do need to acknowledge how many hardworking and caring people there are at the home office, not just in the executive ranks, but all of those that are helping to keep the lights on day to day. Thank you for all that you guys do out in the field. Thank you for all of you here on the call today. We do this every single month. We try to pack as much information as we can into this. It is recorded, so make sure that you share the link with all of your friends and family. Knock on the neighbor's door. Tell them everything you need to know to join the Viago family. We'd love to have them here. The water's great. We love you guys. Have an incredible close to the month. It's going to be another record setter. And, as we get ready for the RTE weekend, get to the back office if you've not registered yet. Invite people over. Share everything we're doing right now in the community of Viago with everyone that you care about and all that you care about spending time with as well. With that, I'm out. I will see you Saturday on camera. Thanks, everyone.